It's a brisk 31 degrees out, I believe, and it is flea market day. The cold weather is not going to stop us from finding treasures, so join me on this flea market morning or afternoon or evening, whenever you may be watching, and let's see what treasures we can find at the Flea. I don't know if you can see, but this guy is swarmed. I think he had like arrows and guns and hunting stuff, so that's probably why he was swarmed. But he's not even able to unload his truck. It's bad it wasn't a truck of paper. People are still coming in. Oh geez, don't get run over, okay? An early morning view today. Hope you don't mind. So one thing that I do dislike about flea markets is when you are looking in a box and someone just sticks their hand in and reaches right in. I don't like that because I don't do that. So what I do now is I'll position my entire body over the box. If it's a small enough box, I'll bring it right onto my lap if I'm bending down, but I don't know, like just don't do that. Be courteous to people, because I will not let you dig through, because I don't do that to people. Etiquette. Flea market etiquette 101. So my first purchase of the day, maybe my only purchase, I bought these. They are awesome. They're from, they're proofs for books, like book covers, very 90s, like teenage horror. She has claws. This one has more information on the back. They said that they got them out of a clean out Hankins and Tegenberg pocketbooks. Dances with Werewolves, artist Bill Schmidt. So these are pretty cool. I paid $25 for both of them. I don't know if that was a good price or a bad price. I think they're pretty cool. And where else you're gonna find them? These are perfect for Halloween. Frame them, put them up, or anyone that collects book cover art. So, pretty cool.
Yep. $5 for the 3 reindeer, hon.
You got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay, let me wrap them in paper and
They're cute.
brief bag or whatever.
Oh, yep, I can put them in my bag.
Yeah, well, I want to wrap them up a little bit here, just to give you a little protection on these, okay?
Halloween. I just bought one of these at the Goodwill. What a ripoff. I thought these were older. Mine says Blinky on it though. So maybe mine is older. A lot of this looks like Oriental Trading Company stuff. Oh, plates. I can always use paper plates. Look at these. Hallmark. These are older. There's only 2. Darn it. Gumballs. There's another. Some treat bags. Those stickers. Oh, we have a whole bunch. American greeting cards. That's older. These are neat. These are probably from the 90s. Made in China. There's our classic cat. More paper bags. These are great. Oh, look at her. She's fun. These are cool. I'm gonna buy these. I think these would be good for junk journalist stuff. They're from the 90s, but they're still pretty neat. I'm sure we didn't miss out anything else.
Yeah, the one you sent me a picture of. It's even bigger than your head. Wow.
Oh, there's a whole bag of them. So somewhat of a slow day here at the flea market. I only picked up some produce, some apple cider, the Halloween bags, and the book cover art prints or proofs. I thought they were really neat. I'm going to have to do a bit of research on them. I doubt that there are any listed online. So it's just going to be a matter of proper research and proper pricing. I really think that they are neat. They are a niche item, but I think that they should do well. Hopefully I'd be able to get them up before Halloween. I think that they would be great for Halloween. But if not, then something like that I think would sell year round, because it has a niche market, because it's interesting. People that like, you know, the 90s, I'm thinking they're from the 90s, books, you know, teenage books. I think those would be a really neat collection. And it just depends on the artist as well. Interrupting the recap with a little internet searching that I did. Bill Schmidt was an artist, cover artist for most of R.L. Stine's teen horror series, Fear Street. When I was looking online and I saw this cover, it brought me back to my teenage years because I had many of these books. The cover art is fantastic. You know, it's that horror genre, but just with a slight twist. And R.L. Stine made so many of these, you know, horror fear books for teenagers, and they became instant classics. So Bill Schmidt did many covers for the R.L. Stine books. The two cover art posters that I purchased were not for R.L. Stine books, unfortunately. It leads me to wonder if perhaps at this, you know, clearing out of the home, the house clean out, that the people whom I bought the posters from, that they were doing, if there are any more posters. But the posters that I purchased were for Witch's Fire by Beverly Butler on the left, and then on the right it was Dances with Werewolves by John Peel. So these were two cover arts that Bill Schmidt did for other artists besides R.L. Stine. But definitely take a look at the R.L. Stine Fear Street series, if only just to see the amazing cover art. And if you ever come across any of them at a yard sale or estate sale, definitely purchase them because they are still sought after. I'm not sure if it's just because it is almost the Halloween season, or it is Halloween season, but I think they still have a kind of cult classic following. So here you can see some recent solds for the Fear Street. You have 4 books that sold for almost $15, and you have a set of 19 that sold for $60 with free shipping. I should go and see how many of these I have at home because I did have quite a few. They were super popular. You could win a coffin with Fear Street products if you entered their sweepstakes. It had a beach towel, a compass, a pennant, and an autographed Fear Street book, which I'm sure would bring in probably a decent amount of money. On the right, if you look, there is another example of a great cover Halloween party. I believe that Bill Schmidt did the cover for that, but R.L. Stine, since 1989, when this was published in the 90s, he had more than 12 million of his books go to print, and he was a best-selling author for children's or teenager horror fiction books. With covers like that, you're definitely going to sell. Now, back to the recap. So, the next 2 weeks of the flea market, we will have to see what happens, how the vendors are. Maybe we'll get a warm snap. I think this was definitely the coldest flea market so far. Still a lot of people. I think there was a line of people waiting to get in. So that's always good for the people that brave the weather to sell. So I hope you liked this flea market adventure. Not crazy busy with lots and lots of treasures found, but still a good day at the market nonetheless. So thank you for joining me. Hope you are staying warm. If you're in one of the cold states, I think some states actually have had snow already. So I do like a snow day though. I think everyone does. But anyway, thank you for watching. Stay warm or cool off if you're in a hot state or wherever country you may be in watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.